Number 1 ranked Greg Randall at 134 against freshman Jeff Gibbons, a redshirt freshman, the brother of the coach. In fact, we have Gibbons all the way up here for the next 2 weights.
Well, I think what happened was the conduct of the athlete of Iowa State after the match was unsportsmanlike, and the official came over, deducted 1 team point from Iowa State.
Well, they don't have any yet. So if they do, Kelly was called for unsportsmanlike conduct. And Jeff Gibbons has decided that he's got to start somewhere. There's Bill Kelly. Those are the kind of incidental things you don't like to see happen no matter where. And certainly it wasn't good for the Iowa State team because they need all the points they can get after an upset.
That's right.
Greg Randall from Mount Vernon in the black against Jeff Gibbons, freshman from Ames.
Well, Randall is one of those rare 4-time state champions. And he's got a couple of All-Americanships to his credit, so it'll be interesting to see if young Gibbons can stay with the pressure Randall's going to put on him.
Randall was looking for a Kelly there, an outside carry. That penalty point, of course, Iowa State does not have any points yet. But let's say Jeff Gibbons upset Randall and won a 3-point team decision. Iowa State would get only 2.
That's right.
1 team point deducted.
Once the crowd gets into it, it's similar to all sports, whether it's basketball.
Warning against Randall. Gibbons has been aggressive here.
Warning against Randall, calling a warning.
Well, I think Jeff has decided you don't get anywhere by being a shirker. You better go do it. Now warning against Jeff Gibbons for going out of bounds.
Warning to Gibbons.
They're putting a lot of pressure on each other.
Yeah, they are.
You stay in there with a guy under your arm and you're that far off balance, you're going to go over. So it'd be better to take the warning than you would be to go over to your back. There's that outside carry.
And a takedown for Randall. Beautifully done.
And he has the arm tied up tight, too. If he can pull him back on, there's a possibility he could tip him over with this arm. It's so tight against him.
Well, I tell you, when the situation demands it, this Iowa team is really strong, and Gable gets them ready.
Yes, they're always ready. Watch him hit the outside carry right here. Just in on the leg, got the arm tight.
Nice.
And instead of going to his back, Gibbons wisely just made a little adjustment there and let him have the 2.
2-0 Randall. First period with about a minute and a half left.
There's a great natural reaction by Randall. He felt that switch. He just went limp with his arm instead of letting him have the 2.
Gibbons is out. It's always interesting to see what the younger wrestlers do on the bottom.
Well, he's in there again now. Now he lost the arm, but he has that real tight seatbelt type of move that Chuck Yagler was so good at. Got the hips in. If he can pull him down, has a chance to maybe score him. Got nothing out of it, though. Good reaction by young Gibbons from Iowa State.
Gibbons an athlete, too. Remember, we'll see another of the off-the-mat series tonight after 150. Randy Lewis, we'll get a look at him. Former gold medal winner. The Olympics, 2-time NCAA champion. He figured in a lot of these Iowa State meets. One of them, I think he'd just as soon forget the last meet that Iowa lost to Iowa State in 1981 when Randy dislocated his elbow in a match with Jim Gibbons, the Iowa State coach now. Good.
Up center.
Well, these athletes are really have you'd call a real high tempo. There's a lot of pressure in this match, and they're really going after it, even though the score is low. And somebody's going to get tired. It'll be interesting to see which one of those it is.
2-1 is the score in favor of Randall. A beautiful little snap through and by, and was liable to pick up a takedown here.
Well, he went to the outside carry, but lost the arm. He's still on, even though the other athlete's off. He's still on. He's trying to pull him in so he can get the other leg. Good reaction.
Gibbons got away from it. Good match. And the crowd is in this one, too.
Even the little ones.
2-1. Randall against Gibbons. End of the first period.
Iowa State's choice. Up, down on your feet in the first.
Gibbons gets his choice.
He defers to you.
He defers.
Iowa
Randall takes
chooses
down.
down. Yes, he chooses down.
You're down, right?
It's Iowa 6, Iowa State nothing, but Iowa State will be deducted a team point here eventually as soon as they get one, and they haven't had one yet. Eglin beats Summit 10-8 at 118 if you just joined us, and Paul Glynn upset Bill Kelly 7-3, and for conduct after the match, Kelly was called for unsportsmanlike conduct, and a team point will be deducted. Randall got out immediately and is now leading 3-1 against Jeff Gibbons.
Randall has confused Gibbons with some of those shots. Here's Gibbons in a nice high crotch. Still no takedown. He still hasn't demonstrated control. And of course now they're close enough to the edge he may lose it all if he can't pull him on. See how he keeps the pressure down on his opponent's head so he can't come up on him. Just pushes the head down. That way his athlete can't come up and find him.
I would think he's going to call a stalemate here pretty quick. He just did, and Randall dodged a bullet
Enough
there.
time to try to pull him in. Up, center.
Coach encouraging his brother, doing a good job. Keep on going like that.
Jeff Gibbons.
What Randall has done so well in this match, I started to say, is he's done that outside carry. Or if he could tie him up with his right arm, he's done the outside carry to his left. Gibbons has taken that away from him now by being on offense on his own.
1 minute and 6 seconds to go in the second period. Randall against Gibbons. Randall also has 11 seconds of riding time. He got in on the high crotch. Dumped. Gibbons is still there, but I don't know how long it's going to be.
Well, he has the foot behind him. That's why there he pulled it out. Now he's going to get something out of this. Real good wrestling. Didn't get anything.
No takedown. I'll tell you, you're seeing high-quality wrestling tonight.
So this is not control, lay on the mat and grab a hold of the guy and hang on, is it?
And you'll continue to see high-quality wrestling from here on out. Kevin Dresser against Joe Gibbons next, and then Heffernan against Krieger. Boy, oh boy.
I think a lot of us have been waiting for those. There's the same move by young Gibbons, outside carry. The Whizzer is blocking him right now. And he needs height.
Out of bounds.
Doesn't flexibility make a difference, Doug?
Sure does. They both seem to have it.
Yeah, they're quick as cats.
Gibbons has been reaching for that low single from the outside. Tried it again. Got blocked that time.
They make such quick adjustments. They're in on one thing, come right back out, hit the man with something else.
And we reach the end of the second period. It's 3-1. Gibbons gets his choice.
Iowa State's choice. Iowa State, your choice. Iowa State takes down.
Iowa State goes down.
Bottom man set, facing me.
3-1. Randall leads. There is no riding time advantage to speak of here. And here we go to that crucial last frame. Huh?
Well, it's a place where a man has a chance to score his point. He's going to try to tie up those arms, see if he can't tilt him.
Nice move by Randall.
Well, he has the arm tied up. Now what he's looking for is something to be able to do with the hips. He can either set under that thing, or I was going to say pull his hips over and use him for a tilt.
He'd like to tie him the arm. Gibbons rolled and is out.
Nice little Granby out of there. That's one of the best Granby actions you can see. He's trying to go one way, and Gibbons just tipped his head and drove his hips over top.
3-2. That's the Iowa State coaching staff. Randall leads by 1. Riding time is not a factor. Randall had a takedown on a carry in the first period. That's the only takedown, but neither of these guys have been sitting around. And now Gibbons has a leg. But Randall goes to the end line, and they're up on their feet again. 3-2. Randall. Gibbons and Krieger are warming up over here on the sidelines. But this match is a dandy between Jeff Gibbons and Greg Randall.
I'm sure this is a lot closer than people expected it to be. Now he has the arm.
And after all that, Randall made it look easy.
It's that same little move where he has the arm tight and just pulls him one way, outsides the other way.
It's 5-2, Randall over Gibbons. The Hawks have gotten off to a big start, 3-0 in the first match, 6-0, and then there is a point yet to be deducted for Iowa
So
State.
he just pops that head. Now he has to give up the takedown or he'd go to his back.
I would think this would be an educational match in that respect for Gibbons.
Well, I'm sure that he will not let Randall put his arm inside on that left side again, ever. Nice series of moves there, both athletes. Gibbons making offense and Randall countering him out. Good job of changing angles and changing elevation. Caught the ankle just before he could sit through there.
Only 30 seconds to go. And a 3-point lead for Randall. He may have riding time now. He does. So it's really 6-2. You get an idea why Iowa is ranked #1 year in and year out.
That's right, and the coach just went out and said, try to turn him, don't try to hang on to it. That's what Gable, you saw him go out there, and that's what he was telling his athletes. Try to turn him, don't try to hang on to him. But instead, he lets him go.
5-3 after that escape.
You see that bandaged hand come in over top of the tricep. That's where Gibbons doesn't want to let Randall get there. He's back in on that leg again now.
Takedown makes it 7-3 at the end of the match. Riding time makes it 8-3. And another big win for the Hawkeyes. 3 in a row. 8-3 is the score. Randall over Gibbons. And there's the team score. The Cyclones figured they had to get probably 2 of those first 3. They didn't get any of them.
You can't fault those young athletes of theirs, though, for coming out in a scrap. And they're wrestling All-Americans, and they just did a number on it.
Now, here we have 2 All-Americans.